Oh wait, I mean, do you want some dal? Hey friend, welcome to Chrysalis Chats. My name is Tanya, and like a caterpillar to a butterfly, I help people metamorphosize their diets and lifestyles to be plant-based. Thanks for joining me today. We're talking about food that is quick and vegan, that is holiday friendly around this chilly season of autumn and winter. So today, in this video, I'm offering you one of my favorite homemade recipes that I created myself for very super duper simple dal. dal. Really good stuff. It's native to India. It's used in a lot of different cuisine over there. It's delicious. I love to eat it plain. I put it on rice. It's so warming and comforting, and it feels like an Indian soul food to me, okay? So with that said, how do you make dal? Well, the first thing you want to grab is your lentils. And after you have your lentils, you're gonna start your water on a stove. Just like you would cook rice, you generally want twice as much water as you do rice, or in this instance, lentils. And you can use whatever kind you want. I personally, to make dal, I love using red lentils. Add your salt, and then you're gonna add any other seasoning that you want in your dal. So obviously, I recommend using turmeric. You probably just saw my video on golden milk. If not, check it out. It's a good one. But then you're gonna just stir it again. Once you add that seasoning to your dal, you're gonna just stir it again, put the lid back on, and this is where the magic happens. You just let it do its thing. Now, you do want to keep an eye on it. Make sure it's going to be on like medium low heat, okay? Make sure it doesn't overflow, because sometimes, when you're cooking, you have a lid on something, it traps all the heat in, so then it overflows. So just keep an eye on it. Be aware, nothing to stress about. Just be sure that it doesn't overflow. And if it does, no big deal. Just turn the heat down and let it resume, okay? And then what you're gonna do is, once you notice that your lentils are falling apart, they're like deconstituting, right? They're like turning into mush, in other words. At that point, that's when I suggest you add all the fresh or otherwise frozen, whatever, fruits and veggies that you want to use in your dal. And the reason I suggest you add it at this point in time is because you're not gonna overcook your veggies, okay? You're not gonna take every good thing out of your veggies by adding them at the very start and then turning them into paste with your lentils, okay? So just add them right, in other words, about when your dal is gonna be done. So literally a couple minutes before your dal is a really good paste consistency. If you're thinking of consistency and you're thinking of dal and you're like, what consistency should my dal be? I would suggest thinking of hummus. Now, it's not going to be quite as smooth as hummus because you want a little bit of texture in there, but that's pretty much your end game. An important thing to note is that you're going to want to add more water to your dal as it cooks down. If you notice that all your lentils are absorbing the water, that's totally natural. Don't worry about it. It's part of cooking a grain, right? You're doing good things. But just as it dries out, add more water. You don't want to add an incredible amount of water at once. Just let it cook down. And soon enough, friend, if you're not already familiar with cooking a lot, you're just going to pick this stuff up. It's going to be second nature to you. You're going to be like, oh, I get it. That's how I do it. But just start there. It's a super simple recipe. Once you add all those seasonings and let it cook down, and then right before it's done, add your veggies, okay? And then just mix it up, and then you're literally done, and that's dal. You can put this stuff on top of rice. You can eat it plain. I love to eat it just by itself. You can also have it, plain with some potatoes on the side or on top of it. Really, it's up to you, however you enjoy it. I've even had leftover dal as a hummus substitute because it's so good. I'll literally have it in the fridge and I'll be like, oh, my dal's cold. And I'll be like, oh, there's a cucumber. Chop up your cucumber or whatever you want and dip it in the dal. It's really, really good. But as a warming thing for this type of seasonal stuff that's really quick and really healing and really nourishing and just stick to your ribs, makes you feel full when you're a vegan person or a plant-based person or a person incorporating more plants in your diet, and you don't want to feel hungry right away because it's cold outside and you want to feel like you're full, then I highly recommend some dal. With that said, friend, check out my recipe. I have typed it up for you, and it is in the description box down below on my website, chrysalisandcocoon.com. Give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it, and do let me know if you're going to try this recipe, or if you have tried it and now you're back watching the video. I would love to know what you thought of it and if you enjoyed it too, because it's one of my favorite things, truly, to just make in a jiffy if I'm in a hurry and I just need to feel like I ate something really good and nourishing for my body. I love you so much. Thanks for being here on Chrysalis Chats. I really appreciate your positive affirmation and all your comments and all that good stuff. So yeah, I hope you found a lot of value in this video. And with that said, whether you're just starting off like a tiny little caterpillar, like where are the leaves at, or you're a full-fledged butterfly sipping the nectar of a plant-based diet, you, my friend, are awesome. Have a blessed day.